Hello, how are you, class ninth? So, last time we studied about lysosome, Golgi body. Do you remember? Yes. Today we will study about some more organelles because we have been studying about cell organelles. Yes. So, today we will study about plastids, vacuole, all these topics. Okay. So, are you ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes, let's begin. So, as you can see, nuclear membrane. First topic, nuclear membrane. Yes. And UCLER, MEMPRNE, membrane. Yes. If you are confused that what is the meaning of membrane, what is the meaning of membrane? Membrane means layer. Membrane means layer. Okay. So what is nuclear membrane? It is the outermost layer of nucleus. Yes, remember kids, nuclear membrane is the outermost layer of nucleus. Yes, nuclear membrane is the outermost layer of nucleus, and it helps in the exchange of material. It helps in the exchange of material. Yes, because of nuclear membrane, material exchange. Yes, means it allows the good material in and it allows the bad material out. Get out. That is the meaning. You can imagine that nuclear membrane is the name of a teacher who allows the good student to sit and bad student get out. That is it. Okay. It contains chromosome. Yes, kids. It contains chromosome. Yes, chromosome are responsible for different characteristic. You know, genes are carried by chromosome. Do you remember? Yes. Okay. Now on the next point. Okay, kids. And last time we also studied about Golgi apparatus. Yes, Golgi body, or you can say Golgi apparatus. Okay. So, kids, can you tell me that who discovered Golgi apparatus? Yes, who discovered Golgi body? Yes, Golgi apparatus, or you can say Golgi body. It was discovered by a famous biologist. It was discovered by a famous biologist. Actually, he was a scientist. The name of that man is Camillo Golgi. Yes, the name is also Golgi, and the cell organelle name is also Golgi. Yes, Golgi. So Camillo Golgi, sorry, a famous biologist and a scientist. Yes, what? Recognized the Golgi body in the nerve cell. Yes, first time he found Golgi body in nerve cell. Yes, first time he found the Golgi body in nerve cell. Okay, and Golgi apparatus are located in the nerve cell as well as in every part of cell. Yes, Golgi apparatus are found in every part of cell. In every part of cell. Okay. In the last of the chapter, I will show you what is the difference between animal cell and plant cell. Okay, kids, don't get confused. Right now, we are just studying about them. They are in parallel way. Yes, they are in parallel way. It consists of a system of membrane, bound vesicle, arranged approximately parallel to each other in stake called mistress. Yes, we already studied about them. So remember, Golgi was discovered by Camillo Golgi. It is found in the nerve cell as well as every part of the cell. Let's move on the next point. So kids, you know that sorry to you. You know that Golgi apparatus. Today I don't know what is happening in my yes. Now, so you know that kids, Golgi apparatus, or you can say Golgi body, it is very important. Was discovered by Camillo Golgi. He was a biologist and scientist. He found the Golgi apparatus, Golgi body, you can also call, in a nerve cell, and they are found in every part of the cell. Okay, they are in parallel way, and it consists of system of membrane. Yes, it consists of system of membrane. And if we talk about main function, what is the main function of Golgi body? The main functions of Golgi body included the storage, modification, and packing of products in vesicle. Yes, what is the main function of Golgi body? Storage, modification, and packing of products in vesicle. Yes, packing of products in vesicle. It helps in the synthesis of lysosome. Yes, remember it's two function. Function number one is Golgi body included the storage, modification, and packing of the vesicle. Yes, storage, modification, and packing of the vesicle. Second function is it helps in the synthesis of lysosome. Yes, it helps in the preparation of lysosome. Okay, I hope you understood. We have already studied. Now let's study again, revise about lysosome. Let's move on the next point. Okay, now let's study about lysosomes. Okay, so they are known as lysosomes are also known as suicidal bag. Yes, suicidal bag of the cell. Yes, suicidal bag of the cell. And if I talk about the structure of lysosome, how does lysosome look like? They look like rounded body. Yes, cool, rounded. Yes, I am not showing you picture of lysosome. I will not show you the picture of Golgi apparatus, because I have already shown you these picture. I have already shown you the picture of lysosome, Golgi apparatus, nuclear membrane. Yes, so I will not show again, but I will show you today some new pictures. Okay, so remember kids, lysosome acts as a cleaner or sweeper of the cell. Yes, what is the function of cleaner? Clean the waste material, clean the surface to make it good. In the same way, lysosome act throughout the waste. Yes, throw out the waste. So lysosomes acts as a cleaner or sweeper of the cell. Yes, lysosome acts as a cleaner or sweeper of the cell. Yes, and lysosome acts as a suicide bag, as they consist of powerful digestive system. Yes, you know, lysosome consists of powerful digestive enzymes. Okay, digestive enzyme. It consists of powerful digestive enzyme. Yes, digestive enzyme are present which are very powerful, which help to clean. Even lysosome eat itself. Yes, that's why it is called suicidal bag. Now let's move on the next point. Okay, now, so we have revised all the previous topic. Yes, whatever we studied in previous class we have already revised. Now it's time to begin the new topic, mitochondria. Yes, mitochondria. It is known as the powerhouse of the cell, as it helps in the production of ATP. Yes, mitochondria is also known as the powerhouse of the cell. Why do we call it powerhouse of the cell? Why do we call mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell? Because it produces ATP. What is ATP? ATP is a kind of energy, adenosine triphosphate, which provide energy. Adenosine triphosphate. Okay. Mitochondria have two membrane covering, in which outer membrane is porous in nature, while the inner membrane is deeply folded. Yes, remember kids, outside of the mitochondria there are two membrane, which outside membrane is porous, inner membrane is deeply folded. Okay, I will show you. Okay, it is very deeply folded shape, while the outer membrane is in porous. Okay, So we can say that mitochondria is a double membrane bound organelle. Okay, it is a double membrane bound organelle. It is a double membrane structure, outer membrane porous, then the inner membrane deeply folded to create large surface area for ATP generation chemical reaction. Yes. Why inner membrane is deeply folded? Because to generate large surface area for ATP. Yes, because ATP generate energy. Yes, for generation of chemical reaction. Okay, I hope you understood. So remember kids, mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell, as it helps in the production of ATP. ATP full form is adenosine triphosphate. Mitochondria have two membrane covering, in which outer membrane is called porous and in nature, while the inner membrane is deeply folded. Okay, it is double membrane structure. You can say outer membrane porous, inner membrane is deeply folded. Why? To create large surface area for ATP generation chemical reaction. Okay, now let's move on to the next point. Okay kids, so what is the use of ATP? What is the use of ATP? Let's continue the topic mitochondria. Adenosine triphosphate. Yes, the full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate. Am I right? So, as I explained you that mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell. Yes, mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell. Yes, it is really a powerhouse. Yes. Okay. Remember, and it helps in the production of ATP. It helps in the production of ATP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. It helps in the production of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Yes. So now the question is, what is the use of ATP? What is the use of ATP? ATP in the energy currency of cell, it is used for some purpose. Ranking new chemical compound. Yes. What is the use? First use is it is used in ranking chemical compound. Yes. It gives the ranking of chemical compound, which is good and which is worst. And for mechanical work it is also used, because it is used for generation of energy. Yes. It provides energy. I hope you understood. Let me show you the picture of mitochondria, so you will understand all clearly. Okay. Let's move on to the next point. Okay, kids, you can see the picture. Can you see? I have shown here two pictures. The internal picture. Look the inner structure. Look the internal structure. Look the inner structure. It is folded. Just like a snake. You can see. Yes, kids. It is the inner structure which is folded. It is actually inner membrane. Yes, it is actually inner membrane. And in the inner membrane, you can see crystalline matrix. In the inner membrane, crystalline matrix are found, and you can see the outer membrane in brown color. Yes, crystalline matrix I have shown with the blue color. Crystalline matrix I have shown in blue color, and you can see the shining inner membrane, and outer membrane you can see in blue color. And I already explained that mitochondria is a double membrane organelle. Outer membrane is porous. Yes. Inner membrane is folded. Yes. Inner membrane is deeply folded. Why? Inner membrane deeply folded to create large surface area. Yes. That's why it creates large surface area for ATP. Yes. For generation of ATP. For generation of energy. Because I explained you that ATP is used for ranking new chemical compound and for mechanical work. ATP is used for ranking new chemical compound and for mechanical work. Okay. So as you can see the structure, yes, What do you think? What do you think, kids? How is this structured? Maybe like a beard of a small kid. Okay, maybe like a beard of a small kid. Yes? Okay, I hope that you understood. You will draw this diagram, okay? You will draw this diagram. Now, let's move on to the next point. Okay, it's time to study about plastids. Yes, plastids. Plastids present only in plant cell. Yes, remember, plastids found in plant cell only. Yes, they are not found in animal cell. Yes, at last I will explain. I will write differentiation between animal cell and plant cell. Okay, don't worry. So remember, plastid is found in plant cell, and there are two type of plastid. Yes, kids. How many type of plastids? There are two type of plastids. So first plastid is chromoplast. First plastid is chromoplast. Second plastid name is leucoplast. Yes, chloroplast, leucoplast. Yes, there are two type of plastid: chromoplast, leucoplast. And for your kind information, let me tell you, chromoplast is a colored plastic. Chromoplast is a colored plastid, while leucoplast is a colorless of white plastic. Yes, it is colorless of white. Plastid with chlorophyll pigment are called the chloroplast. Yes, you know, in there is one more plastid which name is chloroplast, which contains chlorophyll pigment. Because of chlorophyll, you know, it gives green color. And plastid with chlorophyll pigment are called as chloroplast. And chloroplast may be found in green color, yellow color, red color, brown color. That's why the color of leaves, green, may be different, okay, depending upon the types of pigment. Okay, so remember, kids, there are two type of plastid: chromoplast and leucoplast. Chromoplast is color plastic, leucoplast is colorless. There is one more plastid, okay, there is one more plastid found with a color pigment, which is color chlorophyll. Yes, it can be chloroplast, can be this chloroplast can be in green, red, yellow, brown color. Okay, depending upon the types of pigment. If green, maybe green pigment, maybe yellow, red, anything. Okay, and plastid are found in plant cell only. I hope you understood. Now let's see the function. Let's move on to the next point. Okay, now let's see the function of type of plastid. Let's see the function of chloroplast, leucoplast, lactoplast, chromoplast, because they are main type. If I talk about the main plastid, there are main type of plastid are chromoplast and leucoplast. Chromoplast and leucoplast are main plastid, but otherwise chloroplast also, lactoplast also, so lot of plastid. Okay, chloroplast function. Chloroplasts are known as the kitchen of the cell. Yes, they are known as the kitchen of the cell. You know, kids, who make the food in your kitchen? Who makes the food in your kitchen? Your mother. In the same way, chloroplast helps in the making food for plants by photosynthesis. Yes, chloroplasts are known as the kitchen of cell. It helps in the synthesis of food by the process of photosynthesis. Yes, it helps in synthesis of food by the process of photosynthesis. Lactoplast. Yes, if we talk about lactoplast stored material such as starch, oil and protein. Yes. So what is the function of lactoplast? It stores material such as starch, oil and protein. Yes, it stores material such as which material lactoplast store? Oil, protein. Okay, starch, oil, protein. And if I talk about chromoplast imparts color to flower, which help in pollination. Yes, it imparts colors to flower, which helps in the pollination. Yes, which help in the pollination. Okay, you can write down. I'm giving you 10 seconds. So get the. I hope that you understood. Now let me show you the picture of plastid. Let's move on the next point. Okay, it's now look this picture. What is this? This is plastid. Yes, this is the plastid. You can see the inner structure. Inner structure you can see the inner structure is just like coin. The inner structure is just like coin. Yes, am I right? And you can see it is in inner structure green color. That's why the leaves of plant are found in green color. Yes, and I already told you, but let me explain you last time again. It is also a double membrane bound organelle. Yes, it is also a double membrane bound organelle. You can see clearly the two layer, outer layer and inner layer. Can you see clearly? There are two layers. Yes, double membrane bound organelle. Yes. Plastid, you can see, you know that there are two types of plastids, chromoplast and leucoplast. Chromoplast is colored plastid, leucoplast is colorless. Yes, and plastid with the chlorophyll pigments are called as chloroplast. They can be green, red, yellow color. Yes, and you know kids that function, if I talk about the function of chloroplast known as kitchen of the cell. Yes, it helps in the synthesis of food by the process of photosynthesis. Lactoplast stored material such as starch, oil and protein. And chromoplast impart colors to the flower which help in pollination. Please write down and you will draw the diagram. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay, now let's talk about vacuoles. Yes, so vacuole means empty space. You can say vacuole means empty space. Okay, vacuole may be big in size, large in size, or vacuole may be small. Yes, so you can say sac. It is a storage sac. Storage sac for solid or liquid material. Yes, vacuole is the storage sac for solid or liquid material. Even in amoeba, vacuole is found, which where amoeba digests the food. Okay, vacuoles are large and numerous. Vacuoles are large and numerous in plant cell. Yes. Remember, the size of vacuoles in plant cell is very large, but the size of vacuole in animal cell is very small or absent. Very small or absent. You know, kids, in an animal cell, nucleus is found at the center. In animal cell, nucleus is found at the center, but in a plant cell, nucleus is not found at the center. Why nucleus is found at the center in animal? Because the size of vacuole is very small, so it can remain its place. But in a plant cell, the size of vacuole is so large. That's why nucleus is found in the corner in plant cell. Okay, I hope you understood the meaning. So vacuole is actually storage sac for solid or liquid material. Vacuoles are large and numerous in plants, and they are small or absent in animal cell. Now let me show you the picture of vacuole so you can easily understand. Okay, let's move on the next point. Okay, so you can see this is a animal cell, as you can see. Can you see the picture of vacuole? VACUOLE, vacuole. Can you see the picture of vacuole? Yes, kids, can you see the picture of vacuole? You can see the picture of vacuole in green color. Yes. Can you see? Now check the picture and tell me what is the size of vacuole. What is the size of vacuole? Small. Small size of vacuole. Small size of vacuole is present in which cell? Yes. In which cell small size vacuole is found? Small size vacuole is found in animal cell. Yes. But in plant cell, it is not found in small size. It is found in big size. Yes. So vacuole is actually a storage sac, theli. Storage sac for solid or liquid material. Okay. Vacuoles are large and numerous in plant cell. That's why nucleus is not at the center. But in animal cell, they are small or absent. Yes, they may also be absent in some cell, some animal cell. Okay, because vacuoles are not present in all the animal cell. Okay, I hope you understood now. Let's move on the next point. Okay, kids, now we will study about cell wall. Okay. So a rigid outer covering outside plasma membrane is called cell wall. Yes. Okay. What is cell wall? Cell wall is the outer covering of cell. Cell wall is a outer covering of cell. Cell wall is a outer covering. Yes. It is a rigid. It is rigid outer covering outside plasma membrane. Yes, it is found outside of plasma membrane. Okay. It is found mainly in fungi. Yes, it is found in fungus. Bacteria also it is found, and it is found in plant cell. Yes, kids, remember, cell wall is found in plant. Cell wall is not found in animal. Cell wall is not found in animal. It is found in fungi, you can say fungi, bacteria, plant cell. In plants, cell wall is made up of cellulose. Yes. Remember this point also. Cell wall is made up of cellulose. Cell wall is made up of cellulose. Yes. Okay, please write down. I am giving you 10 seconds. Okay, so cell wall is a rigid outer covering outside plasma membrane. It's called cell wall. It is found mainly in fungi, bacteria, plant cell. It is found mainly fungi, bacteria, plant cell. In plant cell wall is made up of cellulose. Okay. Now let me show you the picture. Okay, guys, this is the picture of cell wall. This is the picture of cell wall. Can you see the outer layer which is in green color? Can you see green color layer? Yes, this is a cell wall. Yes, the green colored outer layer is a cell wall. Yes, it is rigid. It is rigid, it is strong. Rigid outer covering outside plasma membrane. Yes, outside plasma membrane is called cell wall. So you can see the picture of cell wall. Okay, it is found only in plants. Okay, remember this point. It is found in plants only. Okay, it is, and it also found in bacteria and fungi. I already told you, and it is made up of cellulose. Yes, what does it made up of? Cell wall. Cell wall is made up of cellulose. You will not draw this diagram. Remember, kids, you will not draw this diagram. Okay, It is not true because I will show you. I have already shown you the diagram, but at last I will show you again the diagram of animal cell and plant cell, and I also show you difference in series between animal cell and plant cell. Okay, now it's time to ask question from you. Let's move on the last point. So I have written only one question. One question is enough. Explain following cell organelles: mitochondria, plastate, vacuole, cell wall. Okay. So mitochondria. First is mitochondria. It is known as mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cell, as it helps in the production of ATP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. Mitochondria have two membrane covering in which outer membrane is porous in nature while the inner membrane is deeply folded. Yes. And the inner membrane which is deeply folded, why? To create large surface area for ATP generation chemical reaction. Yes. And if I talk about plastate, then it's plastate is present in plant cell only. There are two types of plastate: chromoplast and leucoplast. Chloroplast is colored plastate and leucoplast is colorless or white plastate. Plastate with chlorophyll pigment are called as chloroplast. They can be green, red, yellow, brown, depending upon the type of pigment. Okay. And function, if I talk about the function, chloroplasts are known as the kitchen of the cell. It helps in the synthesis of the food by the process of photosynthesis. Lactoplast, stored material such as starch, oil, protein. And chromoplast, if I talk about chromoplast imparts colors to flowers which help in the pollination. Yes. And if I talk about vacuole, if I talk about vacuole, then storage, vacuole is actually a storage sacs. Yes, storage sacs for solid liquid materials. Vacuoles are large and numerous in plant cell. They are small in or absent in animal cell. Cell wall. And if I talk about cell wall, a rigid outer covering. Cell wall is a rigid outer covering. Outside plasma membrane is called cell wall. It is found mainly in fungi, bacteria, plants. It is bound mainly fungi, bacteria, plant cell. In plant, cell wall is made up of cellulose. Okay. Now we will meet in next class. Till then, bye bye.